Find the cloakroom with me. I just want to check.
That's fine. Ready? Ready? Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to call to order the February 21st, 2024 Education Instruction Subcommittee. Madam Clerk, would you please take the roll?
Representative Bain, Representative Chisholm, Representative Glenn, Representative Hakeem, Representative Hicks, Representative Johnson, Representative Leatherwood, Representative McCalman, Representative Moody, Representative Reagan, Representative Raper, Representative White, and Chairman Sapicki.
Here.
Chairman, you have a quorum.
Thank you, members. Are there any personal orders before we get going? We have a lengthy docket today we need to get to. Was there laughter from out there? Also, I'd like to announce we have a new attorney here, Mark Dobies. Mark, say hello, everybody. Hello. We have our word of the day. Chairman Raper.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Our word of the day is subitizing, not subsidizing, but subitizing. It is the ability to instantly recognize the number of objects without actually counting them. An example would be using dice and knowing instantly the number without counting each dot. And the sentence is, the students had difficulties subitizing the sets with 8 or more triangles. So our word of the day is subitizing.
Members, I challenge anybody in the questioning of our sponsor today to integrate that word into the questioning right there. Also, let the record show that Representative Bain and Representative McCalman have joined us today. You'll all be buying lunch for everybody again. Okay.
Ladies first.
Members, we have one bill up today, very important bill. It's the most earth-shattering bill of the General Assembly. Chairman Doggett, House Bill 2687, you are recognized. We have a motion and a second. I do not see an amendment, sir. Is that right?
There is no amendments, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. Chairman Raper, go ahead.
At this time, I'd like to make a motion to roll this bill to the Hill, please.
Members, you have a motion to roll this bill to the Hill. Is there any objection for the question? Without hearing none, all those in favor of rolling this to the Hill say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. No. Our Chairman Doggett, you've been rolled to the Hill. Thank you. Members, we're on the Hill right now. House Bill 2687 by Chairman Doggett. I have a motion and a second. Motion and a second. There is no amendment. Is that correct, sir?
That is correct, sir.
Mr. Chairman, you are recognized to present your bill.
Thank you all. First time in this committee. So yes, I know. First time here. I just wanted to get that out there before anybody could ask.
Roll a week.
When Representative Raper was giving his word of the day, it brought back a traumatic experience that I had in the spelling bee in the 4th grade. One of the tactics I used to utilize regularly was the pronunciation, a definition, and then could you use it in a sentence? And then I'd repeat the whole process again and get the second letter word, go sit down. So if mom and dad came to watch me in the spelling bee, they were going back to work within 10 minutes. So,
Mr. Chairman, remember you have 5 minutes.
oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. My time starts now, right?
You got it.
All right, thank you. Members, several years ago, the General Assembly passed Aaron's Law, which was named after Aaron Marin, a survivor of horrific child sexual abuse. And Aaron's Law has been passed in 38 other states thus far. It encourages schools to provide age-appropriate instruction materials on personal body safety and how to report sexual abuse which may occur in the child's home and other environments, and this is for grades K through 12. And what we are seeking to do today with this bill is to add the topics of sextortion, sexting, and internet crimes against children into the Aaron's Law curriculum. The bill adds this topic to the family life curriculum. The bill will require that the school abuse coordinator in every public and charter school report annually to the Department of Children's Services whether it's in compliance with Aaron's Law, who is delivering the curriculum, and the employee of the school or outside community partner in which the curriculum they are using. The bill also tasks the Joint Task Force on Child Sexual Abuse to coordinate with the Children's Advisory Council to evaluate and make the annual recommendations to the Department of Education regarding curriculums that fulfill Aaron's Law requirements. And the Department of Education is also required to disseminate that list of recommended curriculums to every public and charter school annually.
Members, you have heard the presentation. Let the record show that Chairman White and Chairman Leatherwood have now joined us. And Representative Chisholm is late again. Third time. You're gonna have summer school. Chairman White, you have a question?
Go ahead. Thank you, Chairman. No, I just wanted to weigh in on this. Thank you, Representative Dawkins, for bringing this. The reason I'm interested is in 2014, I was able to carry the original legislation for Erin Marin when she went public, telling her story of growing up in extreme sexual abuse. So she's going around the country back then and trying to get every state to pass Aaron's Law. We did. And she came down here and testified in committee. Fine young lady. And I understand she's still out working for the cause. But this is a continuation. This issue of sextation is a big issue with our young people now, totally getting caught off guard on what's happening. So I think it's a great bill, a great addition. And so thank you for doing this.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your work on it.
Representative McCalman.
Thank you, Chairman. Sponsor, I would also like to say thank you for bringing this. I have 3 young daughters, and they're my world. And to think that this could happen to them is something that would certainly keep me up at night. And I think we should be doing what we can to equip our young children to be able to combat this. So thank you for bringing this bill. I think it's a good bill, and I look forward to voting for it.
Chairman Doug, any comment?
No, sir. Thank you
very much. Representative Glenn.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, sponsor. I do like the bill. I think it's a good bill in terms of teaching our young folks what it looks like when it comes to any kind of abuse in the whole 9 yards. My only comment and my only concern, again, I'm going to vote for the bill. It's not about not voting for the bill. Is one of the things that I thought we always tried to do was to teach some sort of sex education, some sort of education within the school to teach our young folks what it looked like. Unfortunately, throughout the years and the political climate, it became a political football. And so I hope this doesn't happen with this bill and the continuation of the bill, that it actually get taught in school. And, it doesn't become an issue where someone accuses a teacher of teaching it beyond what its intent is. Because unfortunately, this word of indoctrination is just, it's just a bridge so far now. And again, it's become so politically watered down that I'd hate to see a teacher get in trouble for doing the right thing. So again, I have no problem with voting for the bill, and I just hope we do right by it. So thank you.
Chairman Doggett.
Thank you. I will say to that, DCS reports that sextortion is one of the fastest growing reported crimes that they're seeing. And, there's anyone in this committee that has a child that's school age, their children could very easily fall victim, especially for that you have young men, young boys, because those are the prey that these predators are really going after. They're seeking those that may seem that they have the most to lose: athletes, children of parents who are maybe prominent in the community, or business owners, or whatever the case may be. These are the ones that they're going after. And so, short of taking devices and social media away from our children, prevention is the best form of attack that we have, and that's to educate our children on what this looks like and how this does this. And then I hope, these resources will be available not only to the children, but I hope parents will also take the time to really dig into what's being taught here through this bill, that they can have those conversations at home, because this was something to me that I didn't know existed. I've got a young fellow that's in middle school now. He'll be 13 next month. And, you know, it's frightening to know what people out there, and a lot of these perpetrators are from overseas that are going after our children. So we just need to make sure we educate them, and hopefully we can get ahead of the curve before it ever happens.
Members, just a comment real quick. Chairman Moody and myself are working on a presentation for the full committee in regards to this kind of technology and the abuse with our children, and so maybe we can get a handle on this. But hopefully that might be next week. We're trying to work that out. Representative Johnson.
Thank you. And I like that you just recognized this can affect any child, and no matter their background or anything. That's why I'm curious. Do you think that we should be including private schools that our public tax dollars are paying for through vouchers? Should those schools be included as well, since they're going to be subjected? You know, it can happen to them as well. So, just curious about that.
Chairman Doggett.
Right. I'm not familiar with, you know, what all regulations or things that have to go on to private schools. I would hope that they would be looking to adopt some type of curriculum like this. And I'm sure that if they were to reach out to the Department of Education, they would be more than happy to help facilitate something for them, a program like that in their schools.
But I mean, specifically the ones that we are paying for with public tax dollars. Shouldn't we also include those schools?
Representative Doggett.
I can't answer that. My bill only addresses public schools.
Thank you. Representative Chisholm. Nope, pass. Representative Bain.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just to follow up on Representative Glenn's question, and perhaps I should have asked this in the other presentation regarding family life curriculum, but what are the safeguards for teachers when it comes to this type of uncomfortable material or information? And perhaps the bill doesn't address that, but if you could provide some more information, that would be helpful. Thank you.
Chairman Doggett.
I'll have to, if you'll bear with me just 1 second. I would think that, Mr. Chairman, being that this is just going into an additive of what Aaron's Law is, without digging into that, maybe legal services could pull up Aaron's Law and look into it, but those safeguards should be in place there with that. All we're doing is just adding a section into that.
Thank you. Okay. Members, I see nobody else ready to ask a question. Without objection, we will be voting on House Bill 2687 to send to full education instruction. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. Ayes have it. Chairman Doggett, you are on to full education instruction. We'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you all so much.
Members, any other business for the committee? Oh, well, hold on. Representative Chisholm, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Here's your lunch announcement.
Yes, let the record reflect that my committee before this one has had a lot going on, so it's required me to be a little
Representative
late.
Chisholm, I can't help they're not efficient, so. Do I have a motion to adjourn? We are adjourned.